People of all ages lined the streets this morning to watch Bangor's Memorial Day Parade. It's an annual event that many Mainers travel to honor and remember our fallen veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Sarah Whaley was there.
We had a great time seeing people.
Yeah.
It felt like an opportunity to remember what's important.
Memorial Day kicked off in downtown Bangor to remember fallen soldiers. And many traveled to Bangor for the annual Memorial Day Parade.
We came in town to see the parade to honor America's greatest generation and our own generation who saw combat in Vietnam.
Spectators from all over Maine gathered here to honor and remember. The parade started off with a song from the Bangor Band, followed by ROTC high school students from the region marching their way through.
We're having a very good day.
I know.
We came down to the parade and it was great. I thought it was fun to see all of the people walking and thinking how far they had to walk.
Many veterans walked through the parade to honor their friends and family. And although it's a somber thought, many felt the unity throughout the celebrations. No matter the age, spectators were appreciative of the city honoring those who sacrificed so much for our freedom and instilling a message that should never be forgotten.
It's important to understand that those that fought for freedom, who are no longer here, gave us the ability to lead a wonderful life.
Sarah Whaley, WABI TV 5 News, Bangor.